Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Tarot Card Reading. This one is for Monday, June 2nd, 2025. I hope all of you had a wonderful weekend and a wonderful day yesterday. We're going to take a look at the beginning of the week, at the energies that are going to be present, sort of the universal energies that maybe can offer us some insight, some guidance, maybe some inspiration for the day ahead. Maybe a way to solve a problem that comes up in the day, or just a way to carry ourselves through the day. The past few days, we've had sort of a vibe of looking past your anxieties, getting your anxieties into the light so you can see them and acknowledge them. That was particularly potent for me yesterday. I know that, just the way it all worked out. So let's look at Monday's energy. I am using the Universal Tarot. Kind of very similar to Rider-Waite images. Kind of the basic, I wouldn't say basic, but those particular images that we've become so familiar with. I'm not going to use the pendulum again. I'm just going to pull cards as they feel right to pull. The first one will be the general theme of the day. The general energy of what we need to know. Those don't want to go together. There we go. One more cut right there. Something. So let's see what the energy is for June 2nd. See what we got as we head into the week this week. Kick off the week with this Monday. What are we? Right there. That's our first card. And we're going to just cut to one. That's our backup card or secondary card. And I'm going to do a bit of what I call dowsing, where I split the deck in places where I feel like right in here. Our third card. This one. All right. These are just wanting to work together like gears for some reason. It'll be interesting to see how that translates out. All right. Let's take a look. The general energy. Oh. Well, what do you know? There's the Fool again. Hello, Fool. How are you? Setting off on some new adventures, to be sure, today. Definitely a vibe of something new. Moving into a new mindset, maybe? Seven of Cups and the High Priestess. Okay. So this, I do feel, connects to the work that was done over the weekend. We're moving forward with a new frame of mind after working through some things over the weekend in regards to our anxieties. This is about walking with intuition, walking with that connection to spirit, and being ready to step into new things, a new life, and that it might be kind of easy to get distracted with once you realize the potential of the Fool, right? The Fool is all about new beginnings and stepping off this cliff and having a faithful companion with you, and you're just sort of, anything is possible, right? The Fool card is very much about anything is possible and stepping off into a brand new adventure. Very much like Bilbo Baggins, right? I'm off on an adventure. But this is something new, and sometimes when you start to feel that intuitive push that you need to start something new, or that you have the freedom, you really do have the freedom to choose a new path for your life today. When that starts to dawn on you and you gain that perspective, you can become distracted with all the possibilities that are in front of you. Which one do you pick? Which emotion do you pick? Which passion do you pick? And so today there might be some distractions around some things that are like, oh, pick me, pick me. Oh, but what about this? Oh, I've been wanting to do this for 10 years. And so that's where you're going to have to really tie into the high priestess energy, which is going to be in the background a lot today. I feel like this is the main energy of the day, but there's going to be a lot of an undercurrent of being able to connect to your intuition, possibly through your guides and your helpers. I sometimes see the dog in the Fool card as, what is the dog saying here as a spirit guide? Hey, watch out for that cliff, or no, jump, you can do it. It's exactly this is exactly the way you need to go. Don't worry about it. Regardless, the Fool can be a little head in the clouds about their new ideas, but it's this connection to spirit and this connection to their higher selves, their higher intellect. Their intellect's not the right word. Just their higher spirit and their soul. This is where the high priestess comes in and can help you differentiate between all these different distractions that are probably going to pop up today. And it's going to be really easy to, you can't do all of these, right? You can't hit all 7 of these, all 7 of these in one day. I mean, you could, but you'll be really exhausted. And you won't be able to spend the time on the one thing that you are feeling the most passionate about or the most carefree as the best start for you. And one of the ways to do that is to tap into this high priestess energy and really get a vibe through your heart and through that connection. I think today is going to be an excellent day for any kind of inner intuitive work, especially if you are stepping off into something new. Now, for some of you, something new may come into your life today, just show up. And it could be one of these distractions. The energy is definitely in place for starting new and really moving forward. Again, that energy of the hangman reversed, and that things are really starting to move. But you're going to need to tap into your intuition, into your gut, into your heart space. And if you do this, or if you are inclined to do this, check in with your spirit guides. Check in with your higher self. You will feel and know, that's probably the best way to put it. You will feel and know which one you need to choose. But you need to stop for a moment and key into that. That's going to be the important trick of the day, the shift that will really change everything. Okay. Don't try to do all the new things today. Be selective and use your intuition. All right, so let's go for the what I like to call punctuation card. I've got my dream journal cards. Let me see if I can get the book or the box really quick. These are dream reading cards by Rose and Sarah. Now they have dream cards in here as well, but I don't use those a lot. Sometimes basically the way it works is you have a dream. If you have a dream that you feel is big and important, you go through the cards and pick the elements of the dream that the cards represent. And then you pick these oracle cards to combine with those other cards to kind of help you think about it and process your dreams. I have found these oracle cards to be highly effective on their own, so that's why I'm using them today. I haven't used them in a while. They're big cards, so they could be a little bit hard to shuffle for some folks. I have some fairly large hands, and they take up a good chunk of space there. All right, so what's our punctuation for this really amazing big energy day? It feels like a big energy day for things to move and for new beginnings to happen, for something really special and new to happen. That one right there. Action. There we go. Take some form of action without regrets. Examine what is holding you back from taking action and cut it loose. You will get the most immediate results through acting decisively. No maybes. Wow. There we go, folks. Take action. Pick one thing. Pick the one thing you want to focus on today that will help you move forward and into something new, whether that be a new mindset, a new job, a new hobby, something that you really care a lot about and that you're intuitively connected to, like something in your heart tells you to really move forward with this. You're going to have the ability to do that today. An action on it will come easily. So watch out for distractions. All right. That was pretty straightforward, I feel. I hope this has been helpful. Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know if this reading resonated with you maybe later in the day. Maybe something comes up. What's the new thing that popped up for you today? What is the thing that the connection to the intuitive side and to spirit through the high priestess guided you towards and to choose? Let me know. Just look at the cards again real quick. Yeah. I'm really keyed into the fact of all the clouds here on this card. They seem to be like really moving around all these items and different things come through the clouds one by one. And it's that same sense of losing time because you're distracted. Take action today. Pick one thing and go for it. And step into this new path. It's not a new life per se, but it is a new path. It's a new way of doing things. And it could be choosing to be more intuitive throughout your day instead of only relying on your intellect, but really focusing in on this connection to spirit and hearing that voice in your heart, the voices from a higher self or from a higher part of yourself that guides your day. Yeah. Well, I like it. I hope everyone has a great Monday. If you have any questions, like I said, leave them down in the comments below. You can email me at alongadifferentpath@gmail.com. All that information is down in the show notes as well as my Instagram channel. And I need to know from everybody too. I'm thinking about doing some live readings. Possibly on Instagram, possibly on YouTube. I need to check on YouTube whether or not I have that ability unlocked or not. Let me know what day or time might work the best for all of you. I would be interested to hear what would be the best or what you think would work. So that's how you could help. You can also help by giving a thumbs up, by commenting, by sharing this video. I'm trying very hard to get the video count up above 500 followers. We're a little over halfway on that. So if you can share this and let other folks know about it, I would greatly appreciate it. It would be wonderful. But it is not a necessity. These will be happening day after day after day for the near future. So don't worry about that. Okay, everybody. Have a great Monday. Peace and strength, and I will see you on Tuesday's reading. Take care.